score 33 points.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they got us a couple of times at the rim where we probably need to hold our ground better at the rim or in the paint. But and then Jimmy made big plays at the end of the game. He really made a ton of shots and a ton of plays. And on the other end, we came up a little bit dry, but I thought, I thought for the most part we battled, and it was a heck of a basketball game. And they did a great job, and they've got we've talked about the physicality of their team, and we have to match that with more bodies, and so that impacted us. I thought they did a great job.
How much not having Baines and Smart also down the stretch? How much?
I mean, those guys, Hayward, all those guys would have played obviously in that stretch, but that's part of it. Now I'm disappointed in Marcus that we need you. Like Baines is already out. We need him to be in the game, and so no matter what happened, we need that to happen. But otherwise, I thought the guys that came in did a good job. I thought Shemi really gave us something. I probably should have put him in at the end of the game and let him play a little bit more. That's a tough spot to be in after not playing much recently.
Do you have an update on Baines?
Baines, grade 2 ankle sprain is what I was told. What that means medically, I have no idea. So maybe you guys can help me out with that. I know that he couldn't go back in the game.
Embiid, obviously, at the line, off the line.
Embiid was he was determined to get to the front of the rim from the get-go, and I thought after the first, he drew the foul out early on Al early. I thought we did a good job holding our ground on a couple of times. I thought Baines' charge. I thought Morris, when he got switched on to him, did a good job. I thought Al did a good job, but he's a tough guy to guard, especially when he really gets to the rim like that. Again, that's a heck of a basketball team. They deserve a lot of credit, and Jimmy Butler's plays at the end made a huge difference.
You guys went to a lot of Kyrie ISOs down the stretch. What do you think of the chances you got out of those?
We could go back and look at every one of them, Jay, but for the most part, I didn't think it was I thought it was good. I thought he got to the rim multiple times. He had a couple of layups, and they're hard layups for all the rest of us. He just makes us think they're easy. And he did a good job getting to the spots he wanted to get to. I don't think we're going to look back and say we had much issue with our shots that we got late. Needed to find a few more stops. But again, say this all the time. There's two teams out there. They played great, and Jimmy Butler was terrific at the end. So hats off to Philly.
With Jimmy Butler, that's something obviously they didn't have in the postseason. Is that a big difference for their team?
Well, Jimmy and Tobias are really good players. And when they have, like I said before the game, 5 guys who average 18 a game, it's hard to help off somebody. They do a good job of positioning Simmons when he doesn't have the ball on the baseline. They've always done that. And then when he does, he's attacking and downhill. So I thought him and Embiid set a tone for getting the line. And I thought those other guys, made really timely plays. And Butler made every right read and scored the ball at the end. He did a great job.
Brad, you guys aren't a team that gets to the line, but when they're out shooting 40 to 14, that just seems like it makes it almost impossible to win.
Yeah, I guess my answer to that would be we've got to get to our position earlier, do our work better early, hold our ground a little bit better, and maybe play off 2 feet on our end a little bit more so that we can get the eyes to the rim and get some fakes and fouls. But I thought we drove the ball. I thought we attacked the rim. I didn't think we played passive offense. I just thought, it's the way it goes. They attack the rim. That's who they are. They have a physical advantage at a lot of positions that you have to. And again, the lack of being able to help is the challenge.
Knowing Marcus the way you do, talking about Smart, is he taking this, I would imagine, harder than anybody, especially, not being there for his team? And do you have to talk to him about, we need you out there?
I already said it in the locker room, that, especially, again, with Baines out, we needed him out there. But don't get it wrong. We love all that Marcus is, and that's part of Marcus is his fire. And, as you know, a time or two a year, it gets the best of him. But, this is just a reminder of how important he is, and he knows how we all feel, and he knows we all love him, and that's just part of it. It's part of a long season. Thanks.